Dear friends, the topic of the talk in this international conference is infectious diseases, research on diagnosis and therapeutics. To counter any infectious disease, we must keep our immune system in a very healthy condition. Additionally, we may need to take some preventive medicine against some particular infectious disease depending on the situation and type of infection. From time immemorial, we human beings have become used to think that disease in our body starts when we have a perceptible symptom or discomfort. But by the end of 20th century, advent of information technology has made it possible for a device that was developed by Professor Korotkov of Russia that made it clear that even when disease in our organs, glands and systems exists, the symptom may remain below our level of perception. In the field of medical science, more than 2 centuries ago, it was Samuel Hahnemann who could conceive that behind our material body there exists a subtle or energy body which he called dynamism, which animates and controls our material body. This concept of energy body has got proved from development of the practice of acupuncture in various countries of the world during the last 2 centuries. Professor Konstantin Korotkov of St. Petersburg National Research University of Information Technologies, Mechanics and Optics, Russia, worked for a few decades to innovatively develop gas discharge visualization scanner in 1995, hereafter called GDV. This GDV device registers and analyzes the images of electrophotonic emissions of human fingers by applying a weak electrical current to each of the fingertips for less than a millisecond. The electronic glow of this discharge is captured by the camera scanner system and then analyzed based on concepts of acupuncture and utilization of advanced mathematical techniques. This sophisticated GDV diagnostic device generates a chart that shows the actual health condition of each of about 30 organs, glands and systems of human body, including immune, endocrine and nervous systems and spleen within a scale range of -2 to +3. Analysis of this data reveals that a person's perception of any symptom usually starts at a disease level from +1 to +1.5, which is usually the most commonly observed disease level of organs and systems of apparently healthy persons. This GDV device is being used by us additionally as a tool for generating a comprehensive digital medicine by feeding electromagnetic signal from this device to the medicine preparation device, involving very low cost. This medicine, if taken regularly, helps to achieve near zero disease levels in the various organs, including spleen, as well as the immune, endocrine and nervous systems of human body that leads to health promotion. In a paper published in peer-reviewed international journal IACS 3935, we have presented the diagnostic chart of AB who has undergone health promotion using comprehensive digital medicine for 15 years regularly, leading to a feeling of reduction of about 20 years of age and corresponding improvement of physical and mental stamina. His disease level values of immune system in the diagnostic chart are as follows: -0.29 and -0.50. Corresponding values for his spleen are as follows: +0.02 and -0.23. The negative disease level values of any organs, glands and systems are not wrong or unnatural. Actually, in 1995, when they generated diagnostic charts of disease levels of organs and systems of apparently healthy persons, they found that disease level values from 1 to 1.5 is usually the most commonly observed values of apparently healthy persons, no matter which method of therapeutics they are using. So they did not expect disease level values below 0 would be possible to achieve. However, they have shown the scale up to -2.0. In bodies of such persons who are having near zero disease levels in their various organs as well as the glands, immune and other systems, even cancer cells will not be able to hide from or trick the immune system into helping cancer cells stay alive and grow. Based on their study on ordinary cancer patients whose disease level values of immune system, spleen and other systems in GDP diagnostic charts have not been determined or maintained at near zero level, cancer specialists stated in connection with the growth of tumors the following 2 points. Number 1, the cancer cells hide themselves from the immune system so that immune system cannot eliminate the damaged or abnormal cells. Number 2, the cancer cells trick the immune system into helping cancer cells stay alive and grow. For instance, some cancer cells convince immune cells to protect the tumor instead of attacking it. Whereas persons who have undergone health promotion using comprehensive digital medicine have all their organs and systems including immune system and spleen so perfected that that tumors are unlikely to form and grow in their body because these have come to near zero values. Most of the organs are near zero. Endocrine system. The fact that human body is equipped with its own natural healing system is recognized wholly or partly in most traditional or modern healing methodologies developed so far. This system consists of the hypothalamus and endocrine glands which secrete various hormones that control and coordinate different functions of the body: metabolism, reproduction, energy level, growth and development, as well as response to stress, injury and more. GDP diagnostic chart depicts values of disease levels of 30 organs, glands and systems. In a paper published in a peer-reviewed international journal IACS 3935, we presented figure 2. The diagnostic chart of a baby who has undergone health promotion using comprehensive digital medicine. Next, I am going to present a list of these 30 organs, glands and systems along with their disease level values of AB before health promotion treatment, later after health promotion treatment, and of left and right side respectively wherever applicable. Left side and right side, left side and right side wherever applicable. Number 1, cerebral zone. The cerebral cortex is the outer layer of our brain surface located on top of the cerebrum. The cerebral cortex carries out essential functions of our brain like memory, thinking, learning, reasoning, problem solving, emotions, consciousness and sensory functions. Before treatment the values were 0.97 and 0.90. And after treatment the values became minus 0.28 and minus 0.40. Minus 0.28 and minus 0.40. Hypothalamus. It is the lower part of the brain. It controls the sympathetic nervous system, which is part of the autonomic nervous system. In response to sudden excitement or alarm, signals are sent from higher regions of the brain to the hypothalamus so as to initiate sympathetic nervous system activity, which causes widening of the pupils, faster heartbeat, increase in blood flow to muscles and increase in breathing rate. Other nerve cells in the hypothalamus are concerned with the control of thirst, appetite for food and body temperature. The hypothalamus is also involved in motivating sexual behavior, regulating sleep and determining emotions and mood. It indirectly controls many endocrine glands through its influence on the pituitary gland, which is the most important endocrine gland. Before treatment, the values were 0.83 and 0.75. After treatment, the values became 0.00 and minus 0.10. Number 3, hypophysis of pituitary gland. It is the most important endocrine gland and is sometimes referred to as the master gland. It regulates and controls the activities of not only other endocrine glands but also many body processes. It is a peanut-sized structure attached by a trunk of nerve fibers to the hypothalamus. The anterior lobe produces growth hormone, prolactin, TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, which stimulates hormone production by the thyroid gland, ACTH, the gonadotrophins, FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, and LH, luteinizing hormone, and melanocyte stimulating hormone, MSH, which controls darkening of the skin. The posterior pituitary secretes ADH and oxytocin. Before treatment, the values were 0.91 and 0.79, 0.91 and 0.79 hypophysis. And after treatment, the values became minus 0.05 and minus 0.25 hypophysis. Number 4, epiphysis of pineal gland. It releases melatonin during night hours to help with sleep. Before treatment, the values were 0.94 and 0.69, and after treatment the values became minus 0.14 and minus 0.15. Thyroid gland. Number 5. When there is secretion of less thyroid hormones from the thyroid glands, the hypothalamus releases TRH, thyrotropin releasing hormone, which in turn helps the pituitary gland, according to a feedback mechanism, to release more thyrotropin or TSH, the thyroid stimulating hormone, that stimulates the thyroid gland in turn to generate and release more T4 and T3 hormones. Thus, the natural healing system of any human body acts to correct the minor imbalances in the system and heals a body part or organ in the initial stages of any disease and maintains them in a healthy state until a limiting condition is reached. Before treatment, the values are 0.77 and 0.77. After treatment, the values became minus 0.07 and minus 0.20. Mammary gland and respiratory system. Before treatment, the values were 1.35 and 1.81. After treatment, the values became 0.56 and 0.51. 0.56 and 0.51. Immune system. Our immune system is a complex network of cells, organs and suitable proteins that defends our body against any infection while protecting the body's own cells. That part of the immune system called the adaptive immune system keeps a record of every germ, bacteria or virus that has ever invaded in types of white blood cells, T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes, known as memory cells, so that it can recognize and destroy the germ quickly if it enters the body again. The 7 main parts of the immune system are: number 1, white blood cells or lymphocytes; number 2, antibodies or immunoglobulins. These protective proteins mark the microbe or toxin as being foreign and marked for destruction. Number 3, complement system, a group of blood proteins which increases the efficiency of the phagocytes. Phagocytes are the cells in the immune system that can surround, engulf and digest microorganisms, foreign particles and cellular debris. Phagocytes are found in the blood, spleen, lymph nodes and alveoli, that is small air sacs within the lungs. Number 4, lymphatic system, which is a network of delicate lymph tubes that carry lymph, which is the colorless fluid that contains infection fighting white blood cells or lymphocytes, that bathes our body tissues and nodes and glands which trap microbes throughout the body. Its main roles are to manage the fluid levels in the body, react to bacteria, deal with cell products that otherwise would result in disease or disorders, deal with cancer cells, etc. Spleen. It is a blood filtering organ that removes microbes and destroys old or damaged red blood cells. It also creates disease-fighting components of the immune system, including lymphocytes and antibodies. Number 6, bone marrow. It is a spongy tissue found inside our bones. It produces the red blood cells our bodies need to carry oxygen, the white blood cells or lymphocytes that our body uses to fight infection, and the platelets that help our blood clot when necessary. And number 7 is thymus. It filters and monitors our blood content and produces the white blood cells called T lymphocytes. Before treatment, the values are 0.79 and 0.83. 0.79 and 0.83. After treatment the values became minus 0.29 and minus 0.50. Nervous system, number 9. The main function of our nervous system is to send messages from various parts of our body to our brain and from our brain back to our body so as to tell our body what to do. In other words, these messages regulate our thoughts, learning, memory and feelings as well as movements, that is balance and coordination. The nervous system controls number 1 brain growth and development, number 2 memory and learning, number 3 sensations such as hearing or touch, number 4 emotions and thoughts, number 5 sensory perceptions, that is the mental processes of interpreting sensory information, number 6 movement, that is balance and coordination, number 7 sleep, number 8 aging, number 9 rehabilitation and healing, number 10 body temperature, number 11 stress and the body's responses to stress, number 12 heartbeat and breathing, number 13 puberty, fertility as well as reproductive health, number 14 hunger, thirst and digestion. The nervous system usually allows rapid transmission, that is within fraction of second, of information between different body organs. Whereas hormonal communication, which relies on the production and release of hormones from various glands and on the transport of those hormones through the bloodstream, is better suited for situations that require more widespread and longer lasting regulatory actions. Thus the two communication systems complement each other. In addition, both systems interact. Stimuli from the nervous system can influence the release of certain hormones and vice versa. Before treatment, the values were 0.60 and 0.76. 0.60 and 0.76. After treatment, the values became minus 0.09 and minus 0.22. Number 10, coronary vessels. Before treatment, the values were 1.28 and 1.82. After treatment, the values became 0.36 and 0.42 and 0.42. Cardiovascular system. It consists of heart and blood vessels. Heart is a muscular pump in the center of the chest that beats continuously and rhythmically to send blood to the lungs and to the rest of the body. Upper half of the heart cavity is called an atrium. Lower half of the heart cavity is called a ventricle. The right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from the entire body. This blood gets transferred to the right ventricle, which pumps this deoxygenated blood to the lungs to be oxygenated and to lose carbon dioxide. The left atrium of the heart receives oxygenated blood from the lungs. This oxygenated blood is transferred to the left ventricle, which pumps this oxygenated blood to all tissues in the body. Before treatment, the values were 0.82 and 1.06. 0.82 and 1.06. After treatment, the values were minus 0.18 and minus 0.36. Right part of heart. Before treatment, the value was 1.21, and after treatment, the value became 0.40. Jaw and teeth, left and right. Values were before treatment 0.74 and 0.60. 0.74 and 0.60. After treatment, the values became minus 0.14 and minus 0.05. Throat and larynx. Before treatment, the values were 0.94 and 0.82. And after treatment, the values became minus 0.12 and minus 0.10, minus 0.12 and minus 0.10. Number 15, duodenum, that is stomach. Before treatment, the value was 1.81. After treatment, the value became 0.19. Number 16, ascending colon. Before treatment, the value was 0.95. And after treatment, the value became minus 0.15. Transverse colon, left and right. Before treatment, the value were 0.71 and 1.09. After treatment, the values became minus minus 0.02 and minus 0.24. Descending colon, before treatment the value was 0.81 and after treatment the value became minus 0.02. Sigmoid colon, before treatment the value was 0.61 and after treatment the value became plus 0.24. Sigmoid colon. Rectum, before treatment the value was 0.46 and after treatment the value became 0.36. Appendix, before treatment the value was 0.93 and after treatment the value became minus 0.26. Blind gut or septum, before treatment the value was 1.09 and after treatment it became minus 0.10. Liver, the value before treatment was 0.87, after treatment it became minus 0.14. Left kidney, before treatment it was 0.91, after treatment it became 0.13. Right kidney, before treatment it was 1.11, after treatment it became minus 0.28. Thorax zone, before treatment it was 0.84 and 0.96. 0.84 and 0.96. After treatment it became minus 0.02 and minus 0.32. Cervical zone, before treatment the values were 0.87 and 1.00. After treatment the value became minus 0.11 and minus 0.42. Number 28, lumbar zone, before treatment the values were 0.83 and minus 0.83 and 0.86. And after treatment it became minus 0.03 and minus 0.10. Minus 0.10 lumbar zone. Number 29, urinogenital system. Before treatment the values are 0.81 and 0.70. 0.81 and 0.70. After treatment the values became 0.22 and minus 0.03. Sacrum. Before treatment the values are 0.79 and 0.98. 0.79 and 0.98. After treatment the value became 0.15 and 0.00. Any interested computer literate persons anywhere in the world can learn and utilize this simple to use but sophisticated GDB diagnostic device for generating comprehensive digital medicine for anybody by feeding an electromagnetic signal from this device to the medicine preparation device involving very low cost. The aim of health promotion of humankind using comprehensive digital medicine is to maintain all the organs, glands and systems of human body including immune, endocrine and nervous system and spleen at near zero disease level so that the body is equipped to resist any infection to the best of its ability. But for specific diseases, additionally preventive medicines are required to make the human body foolproof. Thus, for example, the following two antiviral homeopathic medicines have been found to be very effective for preventing various types of flu virus. For example, bird flu, swine flu and the human coronavirus of the pre-COVID era as well as the COVID virus and their mutated versions. Number 1 medicine is Eupatorium parpuliatum 6 and number 2 medicine is Influenzinum 30. Both medicines are to be taken by each person, child or adult, 1 or 2 doses every day depending on the severity of the situation, keeping a gap of 20 minutes before and after any food or drinks intake. Both medicines do not have any side effects and work as complementary medicines and hence can continue along with any doses of conventional medicine for any other related or unrelated disease symptoms. It is noteworthy to mention here that Eupatorium parpuliatum 6 is an antiviral preventive medicine for the mosquito-borne viral diseases dengue and chikungunya As stated by Mayo Clinic USA, in conventional medicine, that is allopathy medicine, there exists neither vaccine to prevent chikungunya nor any effective antiviral treatment for chikungunya. In 2020, global spending on health reached 9 trillion USD or 11% of global GDP, that is gross domestic product. Even if a small fraction of such amount is spent for the 8 billion people of the world for providing side effect free comprehensive digital medicine on a mass scale, initially for a few years, GDP is expected to increase to 5% per annum from present level of 3%, and then the increased global GDP itself will be able to fund this scheme, and humankind will become healthy as proven by GDP Diagnostic chart and more wealthy in a span of 20 years. Conclusion: summarizing, health promotion of humankind using comprehensive digital medicine has potential to lead to rapid economic growth, but it needs to be funded initially for a few years on a mass scale by United Nations, World Health Organization, World Bank, International Monetary Fund and insurance companies by offering lower insurance premium for persons covered by regular comprehensive digital medicine schemes. A few years later, the increased global GDP will itself be able to fund it, when it is expected to increase to 5% per annum from the present level of 3% due to better health and increase in retirement age of working humankind. With this, I am concluding my talk.